of a sudden it got very, very hot. So that's not fun. It never happens. You know what it is? It's probably because I had a muffin. I never have. I went to a local bakery nearby me, and hi everybody, hi Toffee Jams, hi South African boys. I had a muffin, okay, as part of my lunch, at the end of my lunch, and I don't usually have sugary stuff, but I was really craving it, so I went there today to my local bakery, and then so I was last thing I ate like 10 minutes ago, and now I feel very hot, so it must be like blood sugar stuff. I don't know. We'll have to monitor how I'm feeling throughout this. That's why I thought something like this would happen. Like I should have done this earlier, but more people I feel like are on during this time. Hi Grace. Okay, so we're going to be doing visual ASMR, and I know a lot of people really like when I do. Okay, that's okay. I know people like when I do. What was I going to say? Hello. Just, I guess, visual stuff. But I'm going to first start with tracing my tattoos, because I know people have requested that in many live streams before. Okay. Hi Sebastian, hi Kodak. Okay. Let's just okay, 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 so okay, so okay, geez. Let's just get started with tracing, okay? Let's start with my first tattoo I ever got right here. And it was less than a week after I turned 18. Okay. This is the Pisces symbol. I'm a Pisces sun. And then we have the trident here. That stands for Poseidon or Neptune. Hi, Mother. Mother had the muffin for lunch. And now I'm like getting hot flashes. So, but this is the first tattoo I ever got less than a week after I turned 18, and I didn't faint. At least I don't think I did. If I did, it was for a split second. I was very, 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 very close to. I had fainted once before that, getting blood work done, and I was watching it happen. So I was watching them tattoo me, and then I like almost fainted. My best friend at the time was with me. She was freaking out. So that's what I got. I wasn't even all that much into astrology back then. This only took around 10 minutes. It took longer than I thought it would. But, thank you, South African boys. Oh, thank you, Kodak. Yeah, Axel, just came out from under his cubby. He was laying by the couch, but now he's biting his toenails. But that's the first one I got, and then, the next one I got after that was like a little bit more than half a month later, and I got, or maybe it was less than, or it was around half a month later. I only got to have a limited amount of tattoos because I only had one. Yeah, I understand that. That's cool though, they still have tattoos. I think it's cool when people get tattoos, whether they have meaning or not. I used to always be like, I'll only get tattoos if they have meaning, and then I'm like, what if they just look cool, you know? Then right here on my back, that was my cat. I have a matching tattoo with my sister, my twin sister, and also my mom has the same tattoo, but she has it on her arm. I think it's on her right arm. It might be on her left. I always get it confused. Maybe it is on her left. I don't know. And then she has mine and my sister's names tattooed. Okay, so you can't see that, but it's on my back. Do they hurt? I have, when people have, first of all, women or people who menstruate tend to be better with pain. Like if you ask any tattoo artists, they'll say like women or people who menstruate have a lot higher pain tolerances. Also, I have chronic illnesses, so before tattoos used to be more painful for me until I got these chronic illnesses. Most of my tattoos I got after my concussion. And so then I realized that deal with in like day-to-day life or in random incidents is more painful than getting a tattoo. It also depends on where you get it. Like the arms are the safest spot pretty much to get it. So, like none of my arm tattoos have ever hurt, really. Once you get a tattoo though, you're gonna want to keep getting more. I wasn't like that first until I started getting tattoos again, but then right here we have the lotus flower. I got this as a part of a, in the semicolon. I got that as a part of a Halloween deal. It was only $20. It took like only, I don't even know, like 3-4 minutes to do all that, maybe 5 at most. But yeah. So the wrists on the outside, pinky, 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 outside. So I got the lotus flower because I know it symbolizes enlightenment. I didn't know as much about it back then as I should have if I was going to get this. But the semicolon I got because if you look up the semicolon project, you'll know what it is. I won't go too much in depth on here, but it's for those who struggle with mental health issues. So I got that for myself as like a symbol of saying, I know I've met a lot of people who have this, by the way. And yeah, but all of those I got when I was 18. And then I didn't start getting tattoos again until just after I turned, gosh, it was only like 2.5 years ago now. So I had just turned 20, maybe I was 22. Was I 22? Was it all the way back in 2021? No, that wouldn't make sense. Oh my god, when did I start getting tattoos again? I think it was 2020. No, that wouldn't have... It had to have been 2021. Oh god, I have such bad memory. I think it was maybe 2021 then. And so that's when I started, so I was 22 when I started getting tattoos again. Okay. Mic scratching. I can do a little bit of mic scratching. This is mainly a visual video. It's going to be though. But my next tattoo I got after that was this. It is supposed to be a snow leopard. This is kind of in more of a traditional style. Hi, Italo. This is in more of a... You're gonna get what today, Justine? But here's my snow leopard. And this is the longest I've ever set for a tattoo. It took around 4 hours, 15 minutes of the tattooing time. Not considering the before and after of getting everything all situated. But it's because of the always been very actually clingy, and also very much codependent. I wouldn't be anymore. It's been a while since I've been in relationships, and I've done a lot of work. But anyway, that was just something I thought would make him like love me. Anyway, but I got that, and then that triggered me to get all these tattoos. And then the only color I have with, wait, the only tattoo I have with color is this, and it is in purple, like a lavender purple. So I could regret this. I don't, but if I were to regret one, it would be this, but I don't, because it's fine. This is my most recent tattoo. The tattooers I go to really likes more abstract, surrealism type art, and they are just so good. They've only been tattooing now for, as of now, I think only like 2.5 years. When I first started seeing them, it was only like a year and a half as well, but they are very good, and they're so talented. They can like sew, they do graphic design, that's what they went to school for. No, they went to school for fashion, so they're good with fashion. They're just so talented. But this might be my favorite tattoo. I don't know, it's hard. I just think it's one of my last tattoos I ever got, my second to last one. And it's just, much scratching. I know this is purely visual ASMR, but like, I like when people add like the repetition or the all that. doing the same thing, like we're all here, occupying the same space at the same time. Kind of crazy to think about. I'm one of those people, I think about what people are doing in their cars, like where they're driving to, where are y'all going, but then I don't think about it too much because I'm like, that kind of creeps me out. I'm like, everybody, there's so many people in this world. Spiders crawling, spiders crawling, spiders crawling, spiders crawling, spiders crawling, spiders crawling. Oh, nope, didn't mean to do that. I almost accidentally, like, reported somebody. some positive affirmation videos. But I want you all to know that you are worthy of success, of living a happy life, of doing what it is that you want to do, what you consider your life purpose in life. You have the abilities, and I believe in you all. You can do it. It might be hard at times, but it's not meant to be easy. But it also doesn't mean you can't have moments of upset. Family reunions sounds like not my thing. That's good. Here's up. Thank you, Kurt. I really appreciate it. Also, Kurt, I know you said you were thinking about becoming a member. If you do decide to, I posted a new video yesterday. And I changed some of the like channel, like by your name. After some amount of time, what do you call them? Like the channel emoticons that go right by you. Go right by the name. Yeah, badges. Let's do some plugging, actually. That's actually somewhere in the middle. Okay, up close. Okay, good to know. Because I like doing these up close, but I try to do them out here as well. But I actually find it really tingly when people do stuff like way back here as well. That's just fine. Go to sleep or relax, girl. But boom, 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 boom on your face, boom on your face, boom, 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 boom. By the way, I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people are concussions are no joke. I hope that you get the rest you need. Try not to get too much light, okay? Some people say it's good to be in the light right away, in the light, but for me, I needed to be in the dark for a minimum of 3 days, and even after that, it was not good. So I hope you get the rest, relaxation you need, and if you need support, I've been there. My concussion was bad. It triggered all my health issues, so I hope that that doesn't happen for you. Brooklyn Porter. Thank you, Pagamar. You as well. I do 20-minute long videos, and then for my lo-fi days, I do 10-minute long videos. Hi, Nick. Hi, Hi, John Dwyer. Happy Thursday. Thank you, Earsoft. Thank you, Fishhead. I feel like sometimes, nowadays, I'm not mean, but I have firm, strong boundaries. So on here, sometimes, like, I'll mute people, and I'll be like, I hope people don't perceive that as being mean. I just have to have boundaries. 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 Hi, Ricardo. That's correct, Abib, I agree. just like sneezing, but then it stopped. Okay. Oh, okay. I can just pull like a single card for y'all. Let me get my tarot deck then. Hi, Mark. Let me go and get that then. Okay, one sec. Thank you so much, Nicole. Okay, so this is my OG tarot deck. They always say, I don't believe in this, but I think it's still cool that it happened for me. They always say that. They always say that, if you're like a witch, you should get your first tarot deck from another person who does tarot. And I did, from the person who taught me so much. And it took me a few years to actually get into tarot. Thank you, Kabir. Good night. Go to sleep. 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 Yeah, I think. And with the bag, it didn't come in this bag. It came in like a scarf. And this person who I got my first tarot deck from, got it from somebody in Guatemala. From Guatemala. It's just a traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck. So, but it came wrapped in a scarf. And that scarf got like so many holes in it and such. I had to throw it away like it was absolutely wrapped. So, why are you not coming out? What did I do? That's true, but I think anybody should be able to get a tarot deck. Okay, who should go first? Who should go first? Who was the one that suggested that? Was it you, Zach? Do I believe in good? Yes, Ivanka. Oh, Airsoft. I can do it for you first, Airsoft. So, this won't be a full tarot reading, but here, Airsoft, do you have any specific questions? And then I can see what the tarot says. So, Airsoft, if you have a question, let me know what it is, and then I can ask the tarot. I try not to pull cards for myself too often, because I ask the same questions, and then Spirit gets mad at me. They're like, how many times do we have to tell you? It's like, you're not giving it enough time. It's like, I know. I'm patient, but I'm very impatient. I've been reading tarot since the beginning of 2020. You see that there are visuals on here. This is the Queen of Wands, but it's upside down. When it's upside down, it has a certain meaning as well, as opposed to right side up. Will you find a romantic partner again? Hi, Gamer Earth. Will you find a romantic partner again? Sounds good, Kurt. Thank you. I'll do you next, okay? You're so good. Okay, I'm gonna pull another card for clarification, or for like further understanding. All this is for entertainment purposes only, okay? You cannot sue me. I'm not a doctor. I cannot diagnose. I cannot change your life. Okay, just gotta say that. work. There could be work you need to do, like, as an individual before you get into your next relationship, even though it's been a while. And if you feel you've done the work, just make sure that you have a better foundation. For sometimes, like, if these two cards are together, it can indicate, like, wanting to be more financially stable before finding a partner, wanting to get your ducks in a row, get your life in order, and get your life in check before, like, finding that next partner. Right now is not a good time, even though it's been, like, some years for you. I would say it's better to focus on either family, establishing, connecting with your current family, or establishing better, like, belief systems, or like in terms of relationship, making sure you know what it is that you want. But also, especially, it could also be, like I said, doing, like, establishing yourself better. Like, sometimes people say they don't want to be in a relationship because it costs too much money, or because they don't want to travel or whatnot. Also, I will say, with these two together, can indicate wanting your next person to be the final person, and not wanting it to be like a one-time thing. So this is something where your next person could be like your final person, the person you actually start an established relationship with. But I see it being a bit further away from right now. I don't see it being right now. But I really focus on establishing your own base, whether that includes family or it just includes yourself, like being more established. I just keep hearing well established yourself, if that makes sense. Okay. Well, thank you, your big girly. Hi, Muhammadaha. Thank you, Habiba. Thank you, Kurt. Hi. Hi, Rob. I don't quite know what you're saying, Rob, but let me know if that makes sense for you. Airsoft. But it seems like establishing your own life more before incorporating somebody else into it. Okay, I'm glad that makes sense. You have to remember, some of you probably don't know, I used to do, like, for a little bit, I had my own business, like doing tarot readings and Reiki, so I know what I'm doing. So, I'm glad it makes sense. Hopefully, okay, that doesn't mean forever. That's why I wanted to pull that clarifying card. I'm like, I don't want to just say no, so no for right now, but everything else. They can be yes, no questions, but they can also be open-ended. Okay, I'm gonna do Gerd next, just because he did that really nice gesture of a tip. So, Gerd, what is your question? If you could please. Thank you, Melanie, so much. I like how this turned from visual ASMR into tarot reading. So the first time I did this, like, for a video, it took at least 20 minutes for somebody to say that they wanted to get a reading done. Taffy Jim, weren't you there? Anyway, maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. My bad. But yeah, Kurt, let me know. This card, I feel like kind of did jump out, so I'm gonna leave that there because I feel like it might pertain to your question. Calling on to you, Kurt. Calling, calling. Will your small business be successful? Okay, so a card did, when I was shuffling again, fly out before you even asked the question. So I'm gonna leave that there as well. Also, is it okay if I ask, is your small business, like your homesteading stuff, is it your YouTube channel, or if you don't want to say it, don't have to, but it might provide some extra clarification. Interesting. Okay, you don't have to say what it is. So I just want to say it's really cool that I pulled these cards together, because whenever I pull this card, I always think it's associated with Taurus, but it's actually this card that's associated with Taurus, and I pulled this for like extra clarification. So the Chariot is all about things taking time and slowly building progress. I don't know how long you've been working on this. Pastor, okay. is associated with Taurus and has similar energy to me as this card, but it's in reverse. So the Hierophant, when it's in reverse like this, for your question, it indicates to me that you shouldn't do things the traditional way, because it's all about, the Hierophant is all about tradition and doing things a certain way. When it's in reverse, it's about doing things like against the, what is it, against the curve, curve. Which one is it? I don't know. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted. I just keep hearing, like, take it slow, and this isn't indicating that it will for sure, like, it's not an overwhelming, this will be a forever thing, I don't know, but for right now, I see it being good for you to take your time and build and progress slowly with this idea or this business that you have. I see it, like, slowly building, or, like, clientele slowly building. Do you get what I'm saying? And the Hierophant is saying to not do things the traditional way, so I don't know what kind of business. Let's say you have, like, a kombucha business, okay? And then you're like, I'm going to do things the way my neighbor or close by kombucha people do, how they brew. You know, there's just an example. It's like, no, don't do it like, think of different ways, think outside the box. Also, for promoting yourself too, this can indicate that the way you promote yourself or your business could be different, as opposed to, like, other people in your business. Some people utilize traditional advertisement means, or go to, like, in-person networking events. This could indicate using, also with this reversing, indicate using social media a lot more, but it can also indicate having a different sort of clientele as well. So going about things a different way. Yeah, okay. So overall, I see being successful in terms of it building slowly to more of a success, if it's not already, but it's still either way continuing to build. But you have to do things in an unconventional way, and also it's good to look at, like, outside people, outsiders. Those are the types of people who are more likely to divest in or invest in your business, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense for you though, Gerd. So, yes, this is all about slow and steady. So with the Seven of Swords in reverse, this is usually about people being like deceptive. Or I guess that's more so upbringing. When it's in reverse, it's about things being exposed, about any deceptions that have happened, and then I pulled the King of Wands reverse. So I don't know if this relates to you. If it doesn't relate to you, it could relate to more of like a father or paternal figure in your life. Are you close with your father figure or any of that? Or do you know who he is? Or like your grandpa or somebody who's like, if this isn't you, this is somebody who's like a father type figure that's pulling through right now. But there's just a sense, if this is you, I don't know if you've just been like, you know, sometimes people are kind of more secretive and to themselves. I don't know if that's how you are. This could indicate that if this relates to you. Okay. I'm just gonna tell you what I'm seeing and hearing. If this relates to you, if you're somebody who's more like to yourself and more like shy, maybe you don't express yourself very much, this could indicate there's gonna be at least one major instance where you'll have to be forced outside of your shell more. But in a way that it makes you uncomfortable, but that doesn't mean it would be bad. But I think I'm seeing it as being necessary. And you're saying you're close with them. I keep getting like paternal figure. It could just be somebody else in your life. More likely, I'm getting a lot of like male energy. It doesn't have to be. If this doesn't relate to your family and like any, like, you know, you always hear about those things of like family secrets being exposed. I just keep seeing that. I'm seeing, you know, that, what is it? Not like Maury, like you are the father, not stuff like that. But you know, people find out about family relatives through like ancestry, DNA, or 23andMe or any of those. I'm not saying that's specifically like the situation, but I keep seeing that. So I feel like there could be stuff that's revealed to you, and that would make you, I think, see the male figures, or at least one male figure in your family life a different way. If that doesn't relate, though, still with like family stuff for the year, and I see it having like an impact on you, right? But if that doesn't resonate with you at all still, then and the whole like you being more to yourself kind of thing, it could just be more of a male figure, like friend, who probably you'll have to end up cutting out. Okay, it could be that then. Here, I just want to pull a card in relation to what you've been saying then. I want to get some more clarification on this if the other stuff isn't resonating, at least not for now. Interesting. Okay. The next card I pulled for you is literally the Lover's card. So I don't know if I don't know what the last time you've been in a relationship is, but this could also indicate getting not only you like getting out of your shell more and being less shy, but it could also indicate maybe the reason you could be stepping outside of your comfort zone more, or being so. Because here's the thing: this card can deal with sociability. So part of what could allow that to happen is if you meet like some sort of potential sense, The Lovers is just generally about connecting with people in general. But I see both happening. If you already have a partner, then I would say that they could be somebody who helps bring out of your shell more than already, even if you're already like together with somebody. Does it resonate? Okay, sounds good. Sorry, we got there though. But also, I'm still gonna say be careful about paternal grandfather type stuff. That's what I kept seeing at first. It doesn't mean it has to be, but I kept seeing that. Okay. Who else would like me to read them? I have to log off here soon because I'm at lower battery, but I could probably do at least one more. Yeah, Stuffy Jim. If the other family stuff doesn't resonate with you, then I would say definitely stepping outside of your comfort zone, but in a way that you'll really have to kind of force yourself to, and it won't be comfortable. I don't see it being an easy transition when I pulled the cherry in for Kurt. I see it being almost like you're forced to or shoved to, or you just feel very called to be more sociable. And romance could be involved, but if not, still fostering different kinds of connections. Okay, Nicole, gotcha. Entertainment purposes only. Okay, I've been pulling 2 cards for everybody, so let me just pull another one for you. Are you talking? Hi, Carmelo. Nicole, are you talking about relationships in general or romantic relationships? Okay. I pulled the Page of Cups, and this is why I want to ask about romance, because Page of Cups is one of those romantic cards. Ace of Cups and Page of Cups are very similar. Aces and pages, aces and pages, aces and pages, pages, aces and pages are very similar to me. So I see that, since this is a very romantic card in nature, that's why I asked about that. So, for clarification, I pulled the Six of Cups. And this is, if you see this person handing to the other person, a flower, this is a cup all about, childhood memories and such. So, I know this is a pretty generic thing, but I have to say it because it's here. Something you could do to foster or attract healthy relationships is be more emotionally vulnerable. If that doesn't resonate with you and you think you already are emotionally vulnerable, then something you could do is look at your childhood and look at what you saw in childhood. Here's what I mean by that. For example, if you grew up in a household where you had parents that were very codependent with each other, you might seek that in your relationship without even knowing it. And if they were maybe very volatile and fall all the time, it could maybe be very easy for you to fight and snap at other people. If that doesn't resonate with you, it could relate to what you see and seek in other people. Maybe you could then find a partner and you're attracted to people who, low battery, who are very volatile and fight easily. Is that kind of thing. So your relationship styles relate to what was modeled to you in childhood. And journaling work, I always recommend people do that. But I recommend looking at Patrick Teahan on YouTube. He's a therapist, licensed clinical therapist and a social worker, and he's been very helpful to me. But I think looking at your it's okay. I'll figure it out in the future. I'm not like too worried about it right now. But thank you. Maybe in the future, okay? Yeah, I'll figure it out. I just know with my computer I won't be able to do anything right now on there. I'd probably have a better shot on my phone. Thank you, Kodak. Gustavo, hello. In terms of, yeah, so what was modeled to you then when you were younger could affect how you treat people or the kind of people that you're surrounded by, whether they are romantic people, romantic partners, or family or friends. This can also indicate that maybe you need to have certain conversations with family to feel closer to them or reconnect with them. There's just a sense of like you needing yourself to see from other people vulnerabilities, like the big keyword I keep seeing. And I see you needing to do that as well. Hopefully that makes sense. And if family members or friends aren't willing to do that, I see there's a need for you to find that within people so that you also feel safe and comforted. But anyway, yeah, with that one I tried to, like, I don't want to try the other ones because they cost money. I'm like, what if it doesn't even work? But yeah, actually I will say CapCut on my computer does work now. Probably I haven't edited on there. I've only ever done stuff on my phone, like basic stuff for my own Brittney's Holistic Healing channel. By the way, if y'all, okay, thank you, Nicole, I'm so glad. If any of you all are liking these kinds of readings, I have it linked below my Brittney's Holistic Healing YouTube channel. They're pick a card readings, and I find them to be helpful even for me, because I forget, like, I get in a trance, right? So I forget what I do for the pick a cards, and then when I pick a stack, I'm like, oh, that actually really resonates with me. Sometimes they don't, and then I don't pick a card, a stack, but I really recommend you all try those. Check out my channel if you want to do one of those. But that's where I've used CapCut mainly before, is for that channel. And what was I going to say? I have CapCut on my computer. I could try working with that. So I need to, I guess I should write that down on my list of things to do. I can try to do something small and edit on there, but I don't, again, have much storage space on my computer to be able to export as well, so I don't know. I'm not worried about it right now, but thank you. I really appreciate it, Fishhead. I'll let you know if I need help in the future, but I will leave it at that because my phone is very low battery. I'm glad you all liked the pick a card reading stuff. Like, I didn't even realize that it was the time that it is right now. Time flies when I'm pulling cards. Now that I have the cards out, maybe after I'm done with this, I will pull cards for myself again, but yeah. Sounds good, Kurt. But anything else I have to say? Before I go, if you want, you can check out my channel memberships. First host 99 cents, you can become a channel member. I just posted. I post every Wednesday for tier 2 for those channel members. It's all on YouTube. I don't use Patreon, at least not right now. I used to, but like many years ago. A couple years ago, I should say. Let's see, anything else? Today is Thursday, so I post tomorrow. The 20-minute video that I post will be tomorrow. And I think that is where I will leave it. Like the video, subscribe, comment down below. It helps me a lot. Anything else? Anything else in the spiel? Yes, happy New Year, Airsoft. Thank you. Thank you, Daffy. I'm sorry, yours is a little bit weird and all over the place. Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes the energy is very direct with people. Sometimes the messages are kind of like, you know. Yeah, see, I can't afford big hard